Here's the monthly update on my investment portfolio in Crowdlending. In this video, let's see the distribution of my portfolio, the platforms where I have invested the most capital during the past month, and what I'm going to do during the month of December. And of course, we are also going to look at the profitability I am getting from each of these platforms I am investing in. Before we start, I invite you to our Telegram community where you can share experiences and opinions with other investors. And please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss more interesting investment videos. Now let's get to it. We start as usual by looking at the distribution of my portfolio and how it has changed compared to previous months. In the month of November, I took advantage of several special campaigns, mainly for Black Friday, and expanded positions in some of the platforms. The ones where I still have the most capital are Debitum on Peerberry, where I didn't invest last month because in previous months I had already invested quite a lot of capital to join their loyalty programs. In ViInvest, I do make investments every month and I will continue expanding because I would like it to reach up to 10%. In Mintos, I'm also expanding every month, and last month I invested a lot of capital in Indemo. There was a very interesting promotion where they offered up to 5% cashback, and this promotion is also available this month. In Income and Robocash are also platforms where I invest capital every month. In Ventus, I have also taken advantage of their current campaign to increase my capital a bit and receive a 7% bonus. And in Nectaro, I have expanded a bit and I am going to expand more because they currently have a cashback campaign as well. In Domoblock, I have invested in all the new projects they launched last month, and in Devon and Afranga, I have also increased my investments by taking advantage of their Black Friday campaigns. Despite having little capital here, another platform that I am going to expand significantly in the coming months is Lande, as they currently have many interesting projects. And last month I started investing in a new platform. It is called FF Forest, and right now they are offering a cashback campaign of 3%. That's why I have decided to expand my portfolio on this platform, which also offers a high return for being a new platform, up to 18%. And it also offers me the possibility to diversify, since here we are investing in forests, and as you can see, if we look at the type of loans where I have the most capital invested is in personal loans, where I have more than 53%. In real estate, I have 28%, in business loans around 15%, and in agriculture, here I'm also counting the forestry loans from this new platform, FF Forest, where I only have 2.5%. So, I'm interested in expanding this portion a bit more, and that's why I'm going to increase my investment in FF Forest and in Lande. If we look at the distribution between regulated and unregulated platforms, I have almost half in each of them. A little more in unregulated platforms, as there are many more that are not regulated. Now let's look at the performance I have obtained on each of these platforms. As you know, in interest number 1, we see the annualized interest I earn from these platforms since I started investing, and in interest number 2, only considering the last month, but it is also expressed on an annualized basis. And the platform that is currently leading the pack is FF Forest, which is generating huge interest due to the 3% cashback campaign, and here this cashback is already being paid. It is paid immediately. However, it is also expected that on this platform, at least during the first few months while investing with a percentage, there will be a high return, as right now it offers us 18% on its projects. The 3% cashback promotion lasts throughout November and December, so I'm going to take advantage and add a little more capital to FF Forest this month. And in addition to that 3% for new investors, if you register using the link I left below in the description, after December 31st, you will get a 1% bonus until you reach 180 days after registration. Other platforms that are also at the top here are Astera and Devon. On these platforms, I have also received bonuses and cashback campaigns in recent months. In Astera, I have also taken advantage and I am benefiting right now. They also have a very interesting cashback campaign where they offer us 4%. And in Devon, we are going to be able to get up to 5.5% in some of the projects. Right now, we see projects that offer us 4% cashback, but there have been projects that were offering us a slightly higher cashback. If you want to start investing in any of these platforms, they also have welcome bonuses of 1% if you sign up using the link I leave below in the description. And besides, this is paid out in addition to these cashback campaigns. And the same thing happens with Ventus, where I also have very high profitability due to all the bonuses I have obtained, but the profitability I am achieving on this platform is more around 19%. I have invested in one of their latest innovative projects, which is a plant where they will use the heat from mining and the electrical energy to make the process much more efficient. It's very interesting. If you want to see it, you can check it out in the platform. Below, I leave the link. And you can also get during this month the bonus they offer with the Christmas campaign. Here you can get up to a 7% extra return on your projects, 7% instant cashback. And also, by signing up through the link in the description, you will get an extra bonus of 1%. Below that, we also have other platforms like Maclear, where I have benefited from some bonuses, and that's why I get 22.5%, and also Nectaro, where I am getting 16.93%. And here, I will also join their cashback campaign this month, because I am interested in increasing capital in Nectaro, as it is a regulated platform that offers good returns. Right now, we can invest in loans that offer us a return of over 12%, many of them with 13%, and some loans even with more than 14%. And right behind it is the Launch platform, where I'm getting a 16.90%, and I've also deposited a bit of money to take advantage of one of their promotions and invest more in loans that they currently have available and that are offering us a return of 15.5%. This is a limited promotion until December 11th, and it's interesting to invest in loans now. Though many here are quite short-term, I prefer loans with the longest possible term, to secure that 15.5% for longer. If you also want to start investing in Loange, they have a welcome bonus for new investors of 1% by registering through the link in the description. And behind Loange is Debitum, where I am getting 15%. Moreover, on this platform, I am currently part of the Investor Pro loyalty program, and I am getting an extra 1% on all the investments I am making. Debitum changed the dashboard last month. This is how we see the overview, the main screen, and if we go to our portfolio, we will see it like this. We will look at our investments also similarly to what we saw on the initial screen, and then we will see the status of the loans, those that are on time and those that are overdue. The truth is that, in my opinion, and in the opinion of many investors, I much preferred the panel we had before, where we had a lot more options. We could see the distribution of loans by duration, we could see the distribution of loans by loan originators, and many of us have specifically asked about the distribution by originators. Debitum has informed investors that they will relaunch some of those panels for us to see here, probably before early January, maybe even this month. Debitum is also currently offering a 1% cashback campaign on investments in sandbox funding. And we also have other originators available to diversify our portfolio and also with different types of returns and terms. If you also want to start investing in Debitum, they currently have a welcome bonus for new investors. If you sign up using the link I left in the description, you will get 1% of everything you invest during the first month. In Afranga, which is another regulated platform within my investment portfolio, I'm achieving a 14% return. Last month, I also added capital, and I want to continue expanding my portfolio within this platform. Right now, the loans and investments I have in Afranga are offering me a return ranging from 10% to 12% and even 13% on some loans. And what we currently have available are different loan originators offering us returns ranging from 9% to 13%. If you too want to start investing in Afranga, they currently have a welcome bonus for new investors of 0.5% if you register through the link I left in the description. And on High Five, I am getting a little less than 14%, 13.96%. On this platform, I haven't made any changes during the past month. Maybe I'll do it this month since they have a campaign where they're offering cashback depending on the amount invested. Right now, what we have available in High Five to invest in are loans from the originator in Spain, which offer us 13%. And if you are thinking of starting to invest in High Five, now might be a good time. Exclusively for this community, if you sign up using the link in the description, you'll get 2% of all your investments until year end. You can sign up and invest until year end and receive an extra 2% by registering through the link below. And if we go a little further down, we see the income platform where I am getting a 12.59% return, and it is one of the platforms where I make monthly contributions. Because on this platform I can diversify my portfolio, I am investing in different loan originators from different countries. It offers me this diversification, and that's why I will continue to increase my capital in income over the coming months. And if you also want to start investing, they have welcome bonuses that you will find in the description. And another one of my favorite platforms is a bit further down. It's Via Invest, where I'm getting 11.23%. As you know, I really like Via Invest because it's a boring platform. There's not much to talk about. It doesn't have many new features, but I always have my money invested and earning returns. Right now, we have many investments available, particularly at 11% for 6 months. Here, profitability has decreased compared to previous months. However, I consider it to be good profitability because we are talking about a veteran platform that has been in the market for a long time, is regulated, and has never had issues. Which is why I'm interested in continuing to invest, even though the profitability is a little lower at the moment. And if you also want to start investing in Via Invest, they have a 1% welcome bonus if you sign up using the link I leave in the description. And a little further down, I would like to talk about Lonvest, where I am getting 9.78%, although on this platform I will be able to get more since last month I was able to invest in loans that offered me more than 13%. Right now, we only have one loan originator available, Mexico. This is a small platform, but it offers us an attractive return. 13% right now if we invest for 1 year. But if we want to invest short term, from 1 month we can get 9%, for 3 months 10%, for 6 11.5%, and for 1 year 13%. And if you want to start investing, you'll get a 1% welcome bonus if you sign up using the link in the description. Let's now discuss some platforms that, despite being lower here due to their special characteristics, seem to be giving me lower returns, such as Lande, where, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I've invested more capital and I'm going to significantly expand my position in Lande in the coming months, as right now there are quite a few loans available and very interesting projects that offer us very good profitability. These are projects that we have available right now, and they are offering us between 11% and 12%, with terms ranging from 12 to 36 months. Lande has a special campaign where we can get a cashback of 0.5% if we invest more than 500 euros in the same project. If we invest more than 1,000 in a single project, we will get 1%, and if we invest more than 5,000 in a single project, we will get 2%. And if you are a new investor and start investing in Lande, you will get 3% of everything you invest during the first 30 days. It is one of the most attractive welcome promotions in the market. And on Mintos, I'm getting a little over 8%. You know this is due to my overdue loans. Last month, nothing was collected from the amount I have in recovery, which are almost all loans from originators affected by the war and sanctions, and I still have a significant amount unrecovered. I continue to expand my portfolio, especially in loans, and right now I have some available money not invested since last month. One of the main loan originators, Eleving Group, bought back almost all the loans from investors of Mintos. Therefore, right now, there are fewer loan originators that meet the requirements. I'm investing only in loan originators with a risk scoring of over 7 for now. As this capital is reinvested, I might adjust my auto investment portfolio a bit if there's an opportunity I can seize. I don't know about lowering the risk scoring so much, but maybe extending the term and investing over a longer period. And as it gets reinvested, I'll deposit more money to also expand my portfolio on Mintos. Also, last month, Mintos launched its automatic bond portfolio and I tried it out. And here you can see in my strategy in this automatic portfolio that I have invested a small amount and I am investing very small amounts in each of these bonds. This way, it is possible to have a highly diversified portfolio. They also offer me varied returns depending on the bond in which one is investing, as there are some offering a return of 15% and others a lower return of 7%. It might be a good option for those looking to diversify in bonds without complicating their life. And if you want to start investing in Mintos and you haven't tried the platform yet, right now they have a welcome bonus for new investors. If you sign up using the link in the description and invest at least 1,500 euros in any of the options Mintos offers for investing, you will get a bonus of 25 euros. You will have to make the investment within the first 30 days. And I'd like to discuss Indemo, where I'm currently earning 6.65%. This is because many of the projects I'm investing in haven't paid out yet, as Indemo is a different platform. What we're investing in is discounted debt, and we'll get our return once the project is sold. During the month of November, there has been a very important development, and that is that right now we can invest in each of the notes in which we invest. Every time we make an investment, we will be investing in a single property. With this, we will have much more control over our investment, because before we invested in a note that contained many different properties, and now we can decide which ones we invest in. I joined their cashback campaign last month to expand my capital and get the bonus offered for a 5% cashback. And also diversify into all these new investment opportunities they offer. And something very interesting Indemo has already announced is that they will launch a new auto invest version where we'll have much more control and where we can diversify and choose many more options to make it much more functional. And if you also want to start investing in Indemo, or if you are already investing, this month they have a special campaign similar to the one they had last month, where if you invest between 250 euros and 1500 euros, you will get an instant cashback of 2.5%. If you invest more than 1,500 euros, you'll get 4%, and if you invest more than 5,000 euros, you'll get 5% cashback. This is about the campaign I joined last month, the tier I opted into for over 5,000 euros to get a 5% cashback. And also, if you are a new investor and register using the link I leave below in the description, you'll get an additional 0.5% on top of this cashback, with which you can get up to 5.5% cashback. Another real estate platform that is also down here is Domoblock, as the projects are also paid for when the construction is completed and sold. And on this platform, I invested last month in all the new projects they launched. Last month, they launched several projects in Madrid, in Zaragoza, and this month a new one in Madrid. In addition, Domoblock has now changed starting from December how we will be able to invest, and they will allocate only 50% of the projects to private sale, which gives new investors much more opportunity to start investing on the platform. If you also want to start investing, if you register through the link in the description, you will receive 50 euros if you invest in your first project at least 500 euros. And I wouldn't like to finish without mentioning a Spanish real estate platform that I find very interesting, and that launched a project last month in which I've invested. This is BD Capital. Here we can see real estate projects that have mortgage guarantees backing them and offer us different returns. Right now, the project I have invested in is still available, but perhaps by the time you watch the video, it may not be. However, they usually launch a project every month. And if you also want to start investing, they also have a welcome bonus for new investors. Depending on the amount you invest, you can get a different bonus. Below, I leave all the details in the description. And last month on this channel, we saw Indemo and its new way of investing. We also discussed the latest news in the crowdlending market, and there is also a video available to you about 5 platforms that offer us a high profitability of more than 15%. One of them even offers us a 20% return. And now it's your turn. Tell me how your investments have gone during the last month and what you're going to do during December. If you have any doubts or questions, leave them below in the comments. You know I respond to all your comments. Before you leave, I would like to ask you for a like, a thumbs up. That makes me happy and helps the channel grow. I would also like to invite you to the Telegram community where you can share experiences and opinions with other investors. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more interesting investment videos. See you very soon.